we have asked that wherever people congregate, they don't. I'm thankful that many of the religious groups have also canceled. They're doing virtual, and that's another thing I recommend. Virtual meetings, virtual get-togethers, virtual socializing. I hate it. I never did like it. But you know what? The Lord has put it for our availability.
Yep.
So ask people to do things virtually, like we're doing right now. Telecommunication, video, FaceTime, on and on and on. I don't want to go, I'm going to take your whole show and you're going to say, Uncle, I got things to... But this is important. I am looking at a number of beaches, and let me go to beaches because I know everybody, not everybody, a lot of people have been asking about beaches.
A lot of people.
I always say beaches are open. Beach parks are closed. Now, what is the difference? Let me explain real quickly. Our beaches, basically, our beach parks is up to the vegetation line of most of the beaches. And then from that vegetation line to the ocean, and actually 3 miles out, is controlled by the state. The governor has requested keeping the beaches open for exercise, for surfing, for fishing, for paddleboard, whatever, right? And I want to adhere to that. So our beach parks are closed. People park outside, walk through our beach parks. They're asking, why can't I open the gate? Well, once I open the gate, guess what happens? People come in, they park, then they go sit down, they go to the picnic table, the beach park becomes open. And I close them because I don't want social gathering. No, that's the primary reason. Secondly, I don't have enough personal protective equipment, which you hear a lot of times, the acronym PPE. We don't have enough for our workers to clean the restrooms and clean the park. So I've had to scale down the crews. I have different groups working on different days to maintain, to be my eyes and ears, to make sure there's no looting or vandalism in our parks. And so understand the parks are closed because of sanitation worry. I did put in porta potties across this county, and we continue to add so that people still have somewhere to go. And we have this issue called the homeless. And I have a compassionate heart. I want to do what I can to help them. CDC is telling us, let them stay in place. That way we can keep track of them. Don't be chasing them out. Don't be doing sweeps right now. We need to know where they are so that if there's an outbreak, we have some control on it, or at least have some area to work with them. So it's very difficult because the public sees one thing and I'm doing something else, and they sometimes don't quite understand. But please, trust me, I am doing this with the healthcare experts here in Maui County, Dr. Pang, Dr. Wise from the healthcare system, other doctors, other dentists, they're consulting me. I tell you what, my brain is full of medical jargon that I could walk in a hospital and sound like I'm a doctor and know nothing I'm talking about. I'm trying my best.
You are.
And the thing we do is to make good decisions so that in the short term we suffer, but in the long term we come out of it as quickly and as expediently as possible. And that's what I want people to understand. But I'm not going to reduce or lessen rules for the guys of, I think everything okay, and bam, we get a spike like what happened in Hong Kong. They thought things were done, they started to loosen up, and bam, they got a big spike in cases. I don't be like New York. I don't want to be like Louisiana or Florida or Washington State or California. I understand. I'm going to be honest. I get criticized because some of the things I did weeks ago now have come to fruition. In other words, shutting down, everybody else has done it now. But I tried to be proactive. I shut down our community centers and public facilities over 2 weeks ago because I could see social gathering was really the impetus. That was the real problem. And now it is come true. This is one of those that I hate saying I'm a good prognosticator because that's the worst place I wanted to prognosticate in. However, my predictions, and you can ask my staff, have been coming true one after another. And I'm hoping my next prediction is by staying in place, by suffering for the next 2 or 3 weeks, some isolation, the social distancing, we will see a leveling off and actually a decrease in the cases, not only here in Maui, but throughout the United States and in the world. China is showing that right now. A good one, if you get a chance and you can get on your computer, go to Macau in China. Macau. They did a lot of proactive things, a lot of proactive decrees and laws and ordinances. One of the things that they do that I'm trying to institute, and I haven't been able to yet, is every passenger, and yesterday, all but 3 people that came off the plane from the mainland, from the continental United States, were visitors.
Wow.
All the rest of the 300 plus that came off the plane were returning residents.
Wow.
You know, it's a fact. We have dropped off 93% in our tourist count. We average about 5,000 to 6,000 visitors a day. We're down statewide like 400 or 500 total, and even less now.
And we've never seen that ever.
Even 9/11, we saw it this bad. But it is something that I think all of us realize the importance. Our beaches are empty. I mean, literally empty. I was looking at Home Keeper from yesterday. There was 2 surfers and 1 wind kite surfer out there. You had a whole place to yourself. The Honos were left alone because nobody bothered them. In one sense, we're blessed, and the other sense, economically, this is a hurtful time.
I've been telling everybody that we need to look at the opportunities that is coming to us from this whole situation. And Mary, if you could, what would be your advice to everybody who's trying to get out and shop?
Get out and what, to like shopping or
For
whatever
food.
essentials?
Yeah, we're seeing like people going out and in kind of desperation almost.
I want people to understand, there's no panic. Our supplies coming in regularly. My son works for Young Brothers. He tells me the shipments are coming in on schedule. They're being distributed all across Maui and Maui County. Nothing has changed in that area. So supplies are coming. Also, we are doing what I call our home help program, buying food from all the farmers who used to sell to the restaurants, buying food from farmers who now don't have to ship out because supply chain has changed in other areas. We're going to take all those resources and keep them here in Maui.
Yes.
And utilize for our people. Our help program is being finalized, and hopefully by next week we will have a concise program where food may be available for the food bank, for the Kahali Akiola Homeless Resource Center,
Awesome.
Kahali Kaukau, and other groups, Feed My Sheep and all that, taking care of all these groups that help the less fortunate, not only the homeless, but the less fortunate. Our senior programs are being tapered so that we have some interaction with them and maintaining their medicines, their conjugate care, and meals, and making sure that they have all the help they can get. How you can help people, ladies and gentlemen of this county, first of all, stay in place as much as possible. But if you can help a family friend, if you can help your neighbor, if you go to the store and he needs a gallon of milk, so long as, like, it's not like Costco where you only can get 1 gallon of milk per member. They're limited because of the hoarding, and they have set hours, for our seniors. So there's so much going out there. And let me say some thank yous right here and now.
Sure.
Some things that are important for you to hear. First of all, Maui Brewery, Jared Morrell, Ocean Vodka, Shane Smith, and Maui Gold, Haile Distilling Company are all changing some of their, instead of only brewing beer, they're making sanitizers for us right now and giving it out and selling it there. There's Mark Element and Mamas who have closed their restaurants and yet paying their employees for the next couple of weeks while they clean up, renovate, do things before they totally shut down. There's Larry Ellison on Lanai, Ulama Lanai, till May 1st. All the employees are paid full benefits and full wages. And their Pioneer Inn, they went out and put 2 porta potties out by the harbor so that people had someplace to go because the state closed all the restaurants. Again, I could take 2 shows right now.
Yeah, you could, all week.
All the mahalos to the people. We have so many good people out there that are doing service for their friends. They go get the groceries for the elderly. I am trying to get together with all the grocery as well as other outlets to see if we can have some kind of a system where they will allow that. Not for Hardy, but if I go out here and I go get food for your family, they'll allow me to get that, what I need for your family as your friend. So we don't have more people out there. If you go shopping, one person go shopping. Don't take the whole family. I know it's a tendency. It's like a gathering, right? It's a ritual for some families. But right now, just mama or papa go and do the shopping, bring home. And when you come home, put the groceries out, wash yourself down, shower, throw your clothes for wash. Because if you picked up any germs, take them in the house.
Yep.
family. Or have an area where the family is all away from you. You go get cleaned out, or your clothes to wash, and then, get together with the family with the groceries and put them away and whatever. I mean, simple things like this can be very impactful for the future. And I know we can't stay on this call forever. I would love to, but, I have things and you have things to do. But let me tell you, there's a couple of things I'm asking people not to do. If you're not sick, don't be calling your doctors or your healthcare providers and tying up the line. Let the sick people be calling in, okay? If you are sick, contact your doctor, your health provider, and let them know the symptoms. They have a series of questions they have asked. You know how I know all of this?
You went.
Because there was quarantine.
Mm-hmm.
I was suspected of having COVID-19
Wow.
after I came back from Washington, D.C.
So
I know the procedure steps, and it is kind of eerie. It's kind of hard to take because, we get aloha. Christine like hug, shake hands, give kiss.
That's been a challenge.
Auntie and I have resisted from kissing. Don't tell Auntie I said that. I would get big trouble. But no. But I'm saying these are the steps we need to take. We have a lot of returning visitors. And of the 14 cases we have here in Maui, 11 are returning residents. Oh, what does that tell us? The susceptibility is these returning residents. When they come back, go from the airport to your quarantine home, but try to stay away from them for 14 days. I know this is impossible. I don't think this is going to work, but I'm asking you, I implore you, if you can, stay away from your family members until you pass the quarantine 14 days. That way you ensure, her tutukani, elders, grandmas, and elder aunties and uncles, that's a susceptible area. But also, lately you're seeing young people starting to be infected and dying from this also. So nobody's immune.
The autoimmune disease, exactly. Well, Mayor, like you said, we will make it. We are together on this. And you call me back anytime, and we can talk story again, okay?
We will do this maybe on a regular basis.
Sure.
I try to put everything I've done in the last 3 weeks in the last 10 minutes, 15 minutes, whatever, and it cannot. But if I give you regular updates, I think that's important.
Sounds good, man.
Can I close with this, please? My biggest prayer to all of you is that when this door or whatever door has closed on your family, another door will open to bring you prosperity, health, and happiness. That is my prayer to all the people of Maui County, all the people of the state of Hawaii, and to be honest, all the people of the world. And God has given us this opportunity to be more resilient, maybe, be more sustainable, grow more food. All of this is lessons we can learn from. I assure you, I am learning much, and I will always share that to the day I die.
Well, thank you.
My man, and mahalos.
Thank you, Mayor Mike Victorino. We'll talk to you soon.
Aloha, brother.
Aloha. Mayor Mike Victorino right there for you, gang. Stay tuned for more updates with the coronavirus. Like I said, starting Monday, we'll be joining with our friends from Maui Health. Good stuff, gang, right here on 93.5. It's your Aloha Morning Show.
It's your 8 o'clock Classic Hawaiian Music Hour on 93.5 KPOA.